Good morning, everybody. I am trying out a new software today with this live tutorial. So please tell me in the comments if you like this, if this is something you would like to see more of. I tried this yesterday actually with a team meeting and it worked out really well. So we're going to see how this works and you guys can tell me what you think. So I had asked in my VIP group what palette they would like to see using this new software. So we're going to go back to palette 2, which we've already done a tutorial on. But this time, we're going to do a very soft gray eye. So before we begin, though, I'm going to start with eye primer. If you can see in the photo over here, eye primer is going to build the pigmentation and give you the color that you want out of your shadows. This is kind of like a must-have because sometimes what happens is our shadows come off throughout the day, they crease, they just don't have the pigmentation that they look like in the palette, and primer is going to make sure that they do last all day, that when you put them on in the morning time and you're about to go to bed at night, they look the exact same, and that you get the true pigmentation out of the colors. So it's a simple apply on your lid and you can start right away. I've had this little guy for 2 years. I've never replaced this. This is my very first eye primer. It's getting down to the nitty gritty, but this little bottle is so highly concentrated. You just need a tiny amount to apply it on to your lid. So I'm going to be walking you through the very basics of how to do an eye look, and I'm going to have step by step beside me so that you can recreate this afterwards. So, we're going to start with our transition color. Our transition color is the color that goes into our crease. Now, everybody has different eye shapes and everybody has different creases. What I'm going to recommend when you put this color on is you keep your eyes open. This is going to tell you where to put your color, especially if you have hooded eyes. So if you have hooded eyes, you want to keep that eye open so you go slightly above the crease so that you can see it when your eyes are open. And this will also help you just find it a lot easier. So I'm going to be working with the shades over here to create a nice simple eye. And in my transition color, I always want to pick my medium color. So if this is going to be my darkest color and this is going to be my lightest color, then this is going to be my medium color here. And I want to make sure that I know my colors ahead of time so that I can plan this out. So I'm going to go with Hopeless. And I'm just going to use my blending brush to put this nice and soft in the crease. So I'm going to always start on the outside because that's where the most pigmentation is going to go, wherever you put your brush first. So I'm going to start on the outside and I'm just going to lightly go back and forth in this transition color. Now, this is very weird for me because on my phone, when I do my makeup, it's very true to what I am doing and I can see it. It's almost like looking in a mirror. But for some reason, I'm using my computer today, and when I use my computer, I'm just gonna move this photo down actually so you guys can see this full view. When I use my computer, it flips the image and I look like I'm doing everything backwards to what I'm actually doing. So it's a little bit confusing for me, and I'm just gonna look up instead into my mirror. You can see this is a very light color. I am not applying a lot of pigmentation. We're going for a very subtle look today. So I'm just getting enough color that when I go to apply my darker shade in the corner, this will help transition it, but this will be nice and soft. So I always start with a little and continue to add versus going in here and rubbing my brush back and forth and adding so much pigmentation that I have to take it off. It's always best to start little and add more. I really hope this is working on my live. If you're watching, can you please put something in the comments because I'm not on Facebook right now. I'm using a third party tool, so I actually can't see if there's people watching or what's going on, but I can see comments. So if you're watching and this is working, if you could comment, that would be great. Okay, so the next part we're going to do is our outer V corner. I can't speak. So you can see in this photo over here that they have gone along the lash line. They're just going to that outer corner and then they're coming up into that crease and kind of just filling in that little triangle. It's like a little arrow in the corner. That's exactly what we're going to do. And we're going to do it with Honorable. I love to use the crease brush for this because this brush is very dense. It doesn't allow the pigmentation to move around a lot. So I can get my color exactly where I want it. So I'm going to put it on, tap it off, don't blow. It's not hygienic to blow on your brush. And we're just going to go along that lash line and then up into that crease and create that same shape that's in this photo here. And we'll just go along here. And I'm doing this really lightly. I have a very soft touch on my brush, and I'm not poking my eye. I'm just doing brushing the tip almost like I was like feathering something to get that nice light coloring. Again, you can always go back and add more, but it's a lot harder to take color away. So we're just going to add a little that we want, okay? And then you can always go back with your blush and this isn't soft into your other color. Again, we're going for a very soft, subtle gray color, so I don't have a lot of pigmentation happening today. We're not going for bold, we're just doing this really soft look. Okay, and I'm gonna move this photo away so you guys can see me do my other side. So along that lash line, just like that. I do like that I can see the amount of time I've been on the live. That is a cool trick on this program. I've never heard of this. I was researching things yesterday because I wanted to be able to screen share with my team. We were doing a team training and I wanted to be able to show them the presentation that I made. And this program came up and I was like, this is the coolest thing I've ever seen. So I thought I would play with it. But I want to know like can you see? Is it good quality? Is it nice to have the photos? Is it distracting? I would love to have your feedback. So far we've done the crease and we've done the outer corner. This works for every eye color. Okay, every eye shape. If you have hooded eyes though, you don't want to come in as far because when you come in as far, it actually makes your eyes look smaller. So if you have hooded eyes, you just want to kind of do the outer corner. It's hard for me to talk about hooded eyes because I don't have them, but I did find an amazing tutorial that I shared in my VIP group. And if you have hooded eyes, I would love to share it with you. You can just write hooded eyes in the comments and I will send you the video. It is amazing and will really help you be able to follow my tutorials, but know what to do for your eyes. Okay, so then the last thing we're going to do is our lid. Now our lid has the 3 spots. We did the outer and then the mid and then the inner, okay? Normally when I'm doing an eye look, I do something that's a little bit more sparkly on the mid or matte, and then on the inner I always do kind of like a highlight. Today I'm going to keep it the same because we're doing nice and easy, and I'm going to go in with this color here, which is called Romantic. So whenever I'm doing a mid or an inner lid, I always use this deluxe brush here. It's flat, it's easy to use. And all I do is I just kind of rub on the pigmentation to pick it up. Now, when you're applying on your lid, what you always want to do is start in the middle because that's where it's going to be the brightest, which is what we want. And you just want to touch the outer corner where we put that pigmentation so we can blend it together. And then you're just going to bring it to the inner corner. You'll notice I'm not rubbing, I'm not swiping, I'm just pressing this color in and gliding it kind of where I want it to go. By pressing the pigmentation into my lid versus swiping it, I'm going to keep the pigmentation that's true to this palette here, but I'm also going to not have the fallout. And I'm going to just have a nice clean eye look that's pretty. Okay, so when you start swiping, you kind of lose the pigmentation and you can have fallout underneath. So pressing is the motion that you want. And I'm just getting right into that inner corner because I'm not going to put a highlight in here. So I'm using the same color all the way through. And again, just going to move this over. I'm just going to take this blending brush and blend the colors so that they go together and that they all blend together. This is not going to move your colors. It's not going to mess up your eye look. If you're holding it down at the bottom, all it's going to do is just like softly bring the colors together so that they're just gently like soft. I don't know. It's like it fixes everything. This is like the perfect brush. Okay, so that is our eye look. How simple is that? We did 3 colors, a soft gray eye look. We're going to finish off with some eyeliner. I have some tricks for you guys today with eyeliner. So I over here have a picture of me wearing black eyeliner in my bottom waterline. I'm going to go ahead and put black on top though. And I have a picture on the other side of me using white eyeliner. Now, I am not saying that you cannot wear black eyeliner in your bottom lash line because some people really like that look. But if you notice my eyes, my one that I'm wearing black looks a whole lot smaller than the one that's wearing white. What white is going to do in your bottom lash line is actually make your eyes not only look bigger, but brighter and more wide awake because it extends the whites of your eye. So by wearing white eyeliner in your bottom lash line, you're going to do amazing things for your eye look. And so I love personally white for every day. If I'm doing a night out, I will wear usually a shadow underneath because what shadow does is shadow can't get in that waterline. It actually has to go underneath. And so it keeps your eyes looking a little bit bigger, where black, when you put it right in your waterline, will make your eyes look smaller. It's just my personal preference, but I know some people do like black in the waterline as well. And I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it's going to give you a different look when you use white. So I'm just going along on my waterline and I'm just adding this. And I'm going to show you a couple more tricks with the white because I did this in my Instagram yesterday. And so I want to show you guys why white is eyeliner is one of the most underrated makeup products ever. There's so many things you can do with white eyeliner. It is crazy. And so a lot of people will say to me, I don't wear eyeliner. I don't like eyeliner. And every time I'm like, well, you need at least white eyeliner. Because if you don't wear eyeliner, white does so much more than just your regular eyeliner. So I'm just putting on my mascara to finish off this look, and then I'll show you guys the things that I can do with my white eyeliner. I hope this is working. I haven't seen any comments yet, so fingers crossed. Go to all this work and then it doesn't work. It would be so crappy. Okay, so white eyeliner in our bottom waterline to make our eyes look bigger and brighter. You can't even really tell that I have white eyeliner on once I put my mascara on, which is perfect. Okay, the second spot that you can put white eyeliner is actually under your brows. So a lot of people will highlight with concealer to make them look more lifted and make your face look brighter. It just like makes your face look more youthful when you have them lifted. But you can also take white eyeliner, and it's actually a little bit easier because most of the time concealer is liquid or it's a thick stick and it's hard to get under here. Where white eyeliner, you once sharpened, is super easy. So I'm just going right under my brows, and then I'll just take my finger and kind of blend it out so that you can't really see the white, but it just like highlights it. I don't know if the camera's picking it up. Is this one better? Over here. Got a little something something over here. Ah, I shouldn't have done that. It was probably mascara. Okay, so see how you have the white, and then I'm just gonna take my finger and blend that out so that you can't really tell, but see how that just like makes everything clean. Okay, the other thing that you can do is use this on your lips to make it look fuller. So I'm gonna put on my favorite lipstick, Affluent. And I'm going to show you guys how you can use this to make your lips look fuller. So number one, over here, over this way, you'll see I have a lip ombre. So I've taken the white and I've done it back and forth in the center of my lips. And what this does is creates a highlight effect. Rub it out with your finger so that the center of your lip looks bigger. It looks brighter because it's more rounded. I messed up my lipstick. Okay, so you can put it in the center to give that lip ombre. And you can always add more. Just like that. So, so easy. The other way that you can use this is, I lost my photo. Where'd it go? Oh, maybe I didn't put it up. Okay, I think I forgot this photo. Is you can do it on your top lip, so your lip V. So you can go ahead. Again, this camera's messing me up. I have to look up at my mirror. You can put this on your V right here. And what it's going to do is create like this highlight effect that's going to make your lips look fuller. So if you're looking at the bundle this month that does include eyeliner and you're like, I'm not really an eyeliner person, white. It's the most underrated makeup product that you can have in your makeup bag. It's so easy and there's so many things you can do. Plus, I missed one example. You can wear this underneath your eyeshadow instead of the eye primer to give the same effect of what eye primer does. So that is our tutorial today. I hope that this posted. I hope that you guys could see this. I hope this was helpful. If it is, please let me know in the comments below so that I can maybe do some more of these. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and I'll talk to you guys all soon. Bye, everybody.